Alright, good morning everyone. It's about 8 in the morning already. It's another rainy day. It's gonna be okay because the weather outside is about 77 to 78 degrees, so it's perfect temperature to test the air conditioner. So far right now, condenser completely attached to the chassis, and now here you see the capacitor is hanging. That's just temporarily. Later I'm gonna secure it, and I have to secure also the condenser really good to the housing so it doesn't fall off like it did before. Now I have to work on electrical. I need to fasten the capacitor and connect the blower to the electrical and also to the ground, which is very important. And then later I'm gonna go pressurize the system to see if there's any leaks. All right, let's get started. All right, so this is where my existing power to the blower and also to the outside. Really tape this up really good here, that way no water intrusion will come in here. Now I need to attach the blower to the ground, the negative, and the common here, which is positive. As you see here, I'm doing the connections with this shrink wrap connections, that way there's no water intrusion inside the cable. Alright, so the electrical is already connected. The only thing I haven't done is secure the capacitor, but I'll do that after. Now I'm going to connect the landline power. Alright, it's working perfect. I'm getting plenty of ventilation under it, but most important here, because that's where the hot air is going to come out first. See, this is what we want. We want that hot air to exit under the van. We don't want that hot air trapped in here. So we want that air to come out, the heat to come out this way. Now what I want to do is add some nitrogen to the system to make sure there's no leak. And I'll show you where I left the valve here from last installation. If you look right here, I left a service valve so that way it can work in the system right there. Alright, so we're going to turn the nitrogen on. Okay, right now it has 338 psi. Okay, that's all I have in the tank right now. I have about 346 psi right now. I'm going to check for leaks. If there's no leak, we'll be ready to vacuum and charge. Okay, to make sure there's no leak, I'm gonna use some soap bubble. Make sure there's no leaks here. Alright, that one looks good. Now we're gonna move on to the next one here. Make sure there's no leak. The soap bubble is one of the best ways to find a leak, or you can get a detector, but with the soap is one of the best ways to find it. Alright, I don't see any leak here. Everything looks good. Ready to go. Steady for about over 10 minutes already. 349 pounds, 0.6, and it varies from 0.5 to 0.6. So it's been there for over 10 minutes. No decrease in pressure. So it looks like there's no leaks in the system at all. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the nitrogen and do a vacuum on the system. Now I'm gonna release the nitrogen. That is moisture coming out of the system. So I have to leave the vacuum there running about 15 to 20 minutes to get all that moisture out of there. Right, all the wires are very secure. Plus I added some extra protection to the wires. That way they're not dangling with the wind. They're very strong right here. Everything is secure. All the wires are very secure. Now that all the electrical is done now, I'm gonna fasten the condenser. Another way to protect the condenser from not falling, I made this bracket right here. That's gonna go right exactly right here. And I'm going to use rivets to attach it to here. But from the bottom, I have a screw here that's not going to hit the condenser. Okay, that's very secure there. Now I'm going to attach it up here with 2 rivets. Okay, that's another secure bracket right there. That's not going to go anywhere from this side here. Okay, I'm going to put another rivet there. Alright, so it's all secure. Got this bracket right here. Goes all the way from the top all the way to the bottom here. Very strong. And then I got this one right here that holds the condenser and attaches it here to the blower housing. And on the other side here I have another bracket. It goes attached right to the top here with 2 rivets. And this is going to hold it from this side from falling down. Remember, there's a channel right through here that holds the condenser, so that's not going to go anywhere. The reason it fell before is because I put a screw here and this plastic came off completely. Now in the 2 heavy sides, which is the front, it has 2 very strong brackets holding the condenser. Now I'm going to put the refrigerant weight scale. I'm gonna put the cylinder upside down because that's how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna set the scale, turn it on. It takes 14.8 ounces of refrigerant. All right, so we're gonna start it. Alright, it started raining a little bit, so I'm gonna have to stay inside the van. Okay, so right now we have 12 ounces. So keep in mind I have about 4 to 6 feet of piping extra on the unit, so that takes more ounces. I got a little bit extra refrigerant for the pipes already in the system. All right, this valve's already closed. Now I'm going to turn the unit on. All right, and the temperature outside right now is 71 degrees. All right. And the air conditioner inside is giving 28 degrees, 29 degrees is really cold for a window air conditioner. And let me show you outside the condensation. All right, so we're getting condensation already from the air conditioner. The water's coming out real cold. So if I'm getting condensation really cold, that air conditioner is drawing all that moisture inside. Let me show you the temperature of the evaporator. Let's check out the hot gas, which is this line here, to see what the compressor is giving. The right temperature there is giving 110 degrees. That's the hot gas line, 111. And let's see now the liquid gas. What's the temperature that is going back into the air conditioner? 62. Heat exchange, so that is working perfect. The efficiency of the air conditioning is to the maximum right there. So now I can put everything back. I can put the carpet, the fridge, and the microwave back where it belongs. All right, so it took me about 10 hours to get this done. 5 hours yesterday and 5 hours today. And it's completely done. The air conditioning is working perfect. There's 30 degrees exchange of heat on the condenser, and the evaporator is running at close to 30 to 29 degrees. That works perfect. All right, and also I will place the link in the description below about the air conditioners I use. And if you have any questions, just ask in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Drive safe.